Hey there, creepy peeps, and welcome to another stale movie review. Today we're going to be talking about The Blackcoat's Daughter. This comes to me via creepy royalty suggestion from Scuba Steve. For those of you that don't know, one of the perks to being creepy royalty is that you get to pick my video each month. So each month you get to pick one video for me to do, whether it be some sort of like horror topic discussion, tag video, challenge video, whatever, or a movie or book review, whatever. And I have to do it within reason, of course. So this month, Scuba Steve decided that I needed to watch and review The Blackcoat's Daughter. So speaking of Patreon, I want to say thank you to Scuba Steve and all my other creepy patron peeps for your support of my channel. If you want to find out the other perks to being a creepy patron peep, you can follow that link in the description. Two Catholic schoolgirls, Kat and Rose, get left behind at their boarding school over winter break, where it's rumored that the nuns are Satanists. Meanwhile, a disturbed mental patient, Joan, an escapee, is picked up by an elderly couple who drive her on a determined trip to the same school where the girls must face the supernatural and demonic possession. Holly heard me gush a little bit about it in my April favorites as a little spoiler in that video. And spoiler for this video, I guess I fucking love the movie. It definitely is a slow burn. So although there are some high points in the middle of the movie too, I think. So it's not completely slow burn, but it definitely is slower in pace. So if you don't like those types of movies, just be forewarned. And I know this just came out in 2015, but I am gonna talk about spoilers in this movie, even though I try to stay away from them, but I feel like it is essential to what I want to talk about for this movie. So again, just be forewarned. All right, so I love the pacing of the big plot twist reveal. Getting right into the spoilers here, folks. Giving you no time to click away. I feel like it's really great how they chose to reveal it, and like at what point in the movie they chose to reveal it, and at what points in the movie they chose to like give you hints to figure it out for yourself. I feel like the hints were pretty obvious, but I did realize what the twist was before it's like officially revealed within the movie, which I think you're meant to if you're paying attention to the film anyway. I just feel like the way they chose to reveal this stuff and the points in the movie in which they did reveal these plot twists just made it way more exciting to watch instead of just throwing it all at the end like slow burns tend to do. They really spaced it out within the movie in a clever way, which I think really kept my interest the whole movie. Which, even though I like slow burn movies, you can easily get bored watching them because, you know, they're slower up until the very end, usually. I feel like there were a few different ways you can interpret the ending, and which is it's a good and exciting thing. It makes it more fun to discuss the movie, especially with somebody who saw the movie in a different way that you did. And it all works. That's what's great about it too. So whatever way you want to interpret the meaning of the movie or what's happening in the movie, it works. Again, which makes it even more exciting. And they don't ever reveal really what the correct answer is, which again is really fun because it just leaves it up to the audience. And so it's nice, you know, it's nice every now and then to watch a movie where the plot isn't spoon-fed to you. I like that. As a viewer, I was deemed responsible enough to come up with my own interpretation of this movie. And I have to talk about the performances from Emma Roberts, who plays Joan, and Kiernan Shipka, who plays Kat. Amazing. Their performances were just bone-chilling and amazing, and this is hands down my favorite thing that Emma Roberts has been in, even more so than Scream Queens and American Horror Story. Like fuck me, I loved her performance in this movie. It was so good. Same with Kiernan Shipka. I've not seen her in anything else, but I'm a fan already. There's also a really good amount of gore in this movie. Usually I feel like slow burns tend to be, I don't know, it's usually just not that gory, or I don't know. And it's not even that gory. I don't even know what I'm talking about. It's just, it felt really violent and intense. Like a lot of it is like implied, like what's happening to the victims in this movie, but they do show quite a lot too. I don't know, it's just like a really good balance of like leaving some of the violence up to your imagination, which can at times be more intense than actually seeing it happen like real time. And just a good amount of gore too, to just like keep you, you know, just to remind you that what's happening in this movie is fucked up. Back to the ending again, the ending was just like crazy good and intense, and it's just like one of those endings, at least for me, it just like left me like on the edge of my seat, jaw on the floor, and it just left me like just feeling like super emotional, and it just, I felt like some type of way about the ending, and it's just like one of those where like the ending hits you and then you're just sat there like staring at the screen, just frozen for a while the credits roll, and you like don't even want to move. You know what I'm talking about? Do you guys ever get that feeling sometimes when you're watching movies, like you're just like so shook? Hopefully I used that word right. I was so shook by the ending of the movie that I just was like frozen for a bit while the credits were rolling, and whoa. I felt like I could see the different ways that people might interpret this movie, but I still haven't decided the way that I want to interpret the movie, and I kind of love that. Like, I feel like all at the same time, like I feel like I just like have accepted like all of these interpretations of the movies all at the same time, and I'm okay with it just like being all of the answers at once. I don't know if that makes any sense. This movie made me feel some type of way, guys. Like, I really loved this movie. Actually, that was pretty good. I feel like I didn't actually spoil all that much. I was worried that I was gonna like talk about specifics, but I feel like I really didn't. Besides the fact that there's like a huge major plot twist in the movie. Yeah, I actually didn't give anything away. Wow, good job, Vic. That's the way I really wanted to review it anyway. I didn't want to spoil anything because I feel like this movie is just way better if you don't know the twist and you don't know how it ends. Yeah, so I highly, highly recommend, if you're interested in watching this movie and you haven't seen any spoilers and haven't like seen any reviews, hopefully you're not watching all this. I don't want you to get like a preconceived notion of the movie. It's really one of those that you need to go in for yourself and just watch it for yourself and not have any preconceived notions about whether the movie's gonna be bad or good. That's just my recommendation for watching this movie. I love this movie. I could just keep talking and I could give away the specific plot points, but I kind of don't want to for the aforementioned reasons, so I'm not going to. Oh, was The Blackcoat's Daughter worth it? Despite all the amazing things I just said about it, I will just say I don't think it's for everybody. I really loved it. If you know, if you watch my channel and you have decided that you have very similar tastes in horror movies like I do, then you'll probably really like this movie. But if you tend to disagree with me on a lot of things, probably not. It's definitely, I can definitely see how this movie is not for everybody. Slow burns are just one of those ones that just aren't for everybody in general, you know? But that being said, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. I know. I don't know what's come over me, but I just really like the movie. Although the internet maybe doesn't really agree with me. On IMDb, it has a 5.8 out of 10. On Rotten Tomatoes, it has a 72% critic score and a 48% audience score, and Roger Ebert gave it a 2 out of 4. Whatever, different strokes for different folks. I watched this on Amazon, so I'll leave an affiliate link in the description if you want to check it out. There's no pressure to use that link, but if you do and you watch the movie that way, it does help out the channel a little bit. If you've seen The Blackcoat's Daughter, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about it. And if you want to talk about the ending or the plot twist with me in the comments, please just give a fair spoiler warning for anybody lurking in the comments like a bad person when you shouldn't be if you don't want the movie spoiled, but whatever. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here. Become a Creepy Peep today. I post videos Monday through Friday. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay strange. Bye!